My name's Veronica Haddon, and I'm a member of Tatasquet Cree Nation, Northern Manitoba. That's near Split Lake. On my father's side and my mother's side, I'm from the Red Rock Indian Band in Northern Manitoba. And I'm currently in interdisciplinary studies, graduate studies at UNBC. My undergraduate degree, I did a double major in anthropology and First Nation studies. It was pretty much the only university in BC that I could attend to do the double major. I have a really varied research interest background. I've done a lot of things in environmental health, Aboriginal environmental health. I've done a lot of traditional use studies. I've done work on femicide in Guatemala and oppression against our Aboriginal women in Canada. I work in HIV/AIDS research right now, but my thesis is looking at holistic healing through ceremony. I'm always into activism and advocacy and change, and I'm hoping that anything that I'm doing in research is going that way. So in any social change, policy change, anything. Undergrad studies, I received band funding for my second to fourth year. And was told that I should be grateful for that because not having lived on reserve, I was the first one in my community or from my community to have ever received band funding, and I have not received any for my graduate studies. Definitely the support services around the First Nation Center, that has been extremely helpful, and faculty. I've had, my initial supervisor was extremely supportive of me in many different ways, and was even supportive of me when we made the decision that changing supervisors was the best choice. Significant challenges, definitely having 4 children and financially not having support for my band has been probably the major challenge. Not being eligible for a lot of different bursaries and scholarships, just having had to take a leave of absence and having to work full-time at the same time as going to full-time grad studies. Those are probably the most significant ones. The other ones I would have to say are when I entered into interdisciplinary studies, I had a different focus than I have today in my research, but there really wasn't a cohort. And being a small university, I found that a huge challenge. And even now that my research has changed, I still feel really sort of isolated, and it's hard unless I'm meeting with faculty all the time or just talking with some students. I would definitely get involved at an undergraduate level. Definitely when I was an undergrad, I went to meetings where grads were, and I just sort of stuck my nose in there, and I think that's helped me along the way to understand even the process, and understanding that faculty have these expectations that you're going to be in and out and done within 2 years, and as an Aboriginal student, I think that we sometimes need more time, or we need to understand better what we're looking at, and to not feel that you're not achieving at an academic level just because you're taking a longer time to do it. I don't think it has to do with academia and our capabilities. I think it has to do with the system and how we view the world as different.